Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humblest Charizard fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. We have just discovered this entrance over here, the one we've been looking for quite a while. And there is the submarine as well. Now let's see if yeah, that was a good idea to end the repel over there, because I don't think we will be needing it anymore. Okay, yeah. Also, let's switch out the HM wheel so that it's at the very back. And then we can put our Rhyhorn up front, because he needs some training before he can evolve. I wonder why he's evolving so late. I think he evolves at level 40. Crocodile or Crocorock also evolves around about 40, maybe 45. Hopefully it's not 45. Okay, lemonade. No one actually needs a lemonade at the moment. Okay, so quite clearly we're going to need Rock Smash and Strength to get through this route over here. We may as well push this boulder into that hole that is right behind it. This Lanoon is quite strong. Good thing I trained it up from Zangoose, or not a Zangoose, a Zigzagoon. Unfortunately, I need to walk on my own feet in order to be able to get around these corners. There we go, we've done that. Okay, let's fight this grunt over here. We've been dodging him for a few minutes now, just to get those boulders placed in the holes. He sends out a Numel. Technically I should be able to defeat Numel, even though it is a ground type. But I'm a rock and ground type, so if he does the correct attack, he will be able to defeat me as well, if he survives this attack. Luckily he does not survive this drill run. I think it was a drill run. Okay, my Tiena is next. And he does Intimidate, which is bad because Rhyhorn is a physical attacker. Let's go for a Rock Blast. Maybe I get 5 of those. He goes for a Taunt as well, the bugger. That means, if I remember correctly, that I can't do Rock Blast twice in a row. And that Rock Blast was completely useless. He goes for Scary Face. What does that lower? My speed. Yes, it lowers my speed. The Drill Run is probably not going to take it out. It didn't. Let's try another Rock Blast. Damn. Why does he want to lower my speed so much? Are any of my attacks dependent on speed? The Intimidate already did quite a number of them. Come on, another one. Yes. There we go. Finally we get a proper rock throw over there, or Rock Blast. And Rhyhorn grows to level 37. That was the intention all along. And he wants to learn Takedown. Technically that is a good attack. Chip Away does 70, Stomp does 65, and Takedown does 90. It's definitely much better than Stomp. Although there is a bonus for doing Stomp if your opponent does Minimize. I don't know how much of a bonus it actually gives you. If it doubles your attack, that is an awesome bonus. But if it doesn't actually double your attack, or the base power of Stomp, then it's not really all that grand. Let's use that word. Let's fight this grunt over here. We've already initiated the bat attack in any case. My Rock Blast should do quite well against a Zubat, a Golbat I mean. Okay, go Rock Blast. He goes for a Poison Fang. There is a chance that it will poison, but it shouldn't, but it does. It's a good thing I said that there was a chance to start off with, or else I would have been quite upset. Okay, what happened over there? Now I have to use a potion or a berry to heal my poison damage. It's either going to be a antidote or a full heal. Let's see if I have any of either of those. It looks like I don't. That is problematic. Now let's get past this. Okay, so we used the waiting strategy and we allowed the grunt to walk to us in order to initiate the battle. Good thing we are also a girl, because otherwise there would have been some chauvinistic jokes going on about the fact that we made a girl walk to us. Drill run again should do quite well. And it does take him out in a single attack. Is ground weak to ground as well? It's starting to look that way. I wasn't asking a question, I was making a statement. Okay, let's push this boulder into that hole as well. And there we go. Just avoid that little whatever that was over there. And this is a mistake. I'm fairly sure of it. Yep, that was a mistake. I have to go all the way around that way in order to initiate that boulder over there. And even then I don't actually know what it's supposed to do. But we are faced with another Golbat. And he doesn't want us to run away. So now poison damage is actually going to do some damage to us. Come on, Bloody Ball, let me run away. What the hell is wrong with you? Do you want to die? I know for sure I don't bloody want to fight you. Finally. Bloody thing, I hate it when the bloody stuff just don't want you to run away. It's bloody irritating. It's like they have a death wish or something. You should just be able to completely kill a Pokemon that does that. Well, for all intents and purposes it is dead if it faints, but in the lore of the game, if it was in real world it would just have fainted. You should actually be able to kill it if it doesn't want you to leave. To be some sort of a example to any future Pokemon that want to do the same thing. They have to be bloody sure they can win if they don't want you to faint, or if they don't want you to leave. Too easy. A drill run I don't think will do anything. I think this Weezing has Levitate, so a Rock Blast is probably the thing to do. Why the hell am I being the one being attacked over here? What the hell did he do? Okay, and what was that? Poison is really starting to do some damage. I did the takedown. And that has recall damage. That hardly did any damage at all. Come on. Why the hell aren't you doing any damage at all? Come on. Be a bloody rock type Pokemon. So, I've decided to switch out in order to prevent the bloody thing from fainting. I wish I had at least a full heal somewhere. The Shadow Claw should do a bit more, I think. That also doesn't do any damage. Come on. Okay, Rock Tomb. Let's see what that does. Dig would have been quite nice, but as I said, this Weezing has probably got Levitate. And I don't really want to waste any of my attacks. But I'm not doing very well myself either. That Weezing could have taken out both of my Pokemon. Okay, at least Cockrock grows to level 40. And he wants to learn Foul Play. Is that even worth having? Okay, Foul Play does 95 damage. And Crunch does 80 damage. It might actually be worth having. Unless... no, this Rock has a Moxie. So I don't have anything to do with any Jaw type attacks, which means I may as well forget Crunch and learn Foul Play. Since it is at least 5 or 10, no, it's about 15 points higher in damage. And there it evolves. At least I get an evolution out of this pot of crap. And now I can start calling it on by its correct name, which is Crocodile. If ever it finally gets there. And there we go, Crocodile. I wonder if I have any healing potions. Something that can at least get me my health up. If I remember, full restore will work. It is almost worth using the full restore over there. Lemonade should also work for Crocodile. It does much less healing than I was hoping it would. Is there a TM I want him to learn? Yes, Aerial Ace is the attack I want Crocodile to know. That's why I got it in the first place. That does give me a few options. Now the question is, what should I forget? Rock Tomb I did quite a lot of effort to getting, but I can't forget Dig because that is part of one of my 2 stabs. Can't forget Foul Play either, so it's either Shadow Claw or Rock Tomb that I have to forget. So now I'm just checking out the relative strengths and I've decided to forget Rock Tomb. That means I will no longer be able to attack Flying type Pokemon with Crocodile. But on the positive side, I can now attack bugs and fighting types and grass types with Crocodile with relative safety. Okay, this is not really where I wanted to be. Or is it? Well, I can just move this boulder forward and that'll help me pass over there, but judging by that boulder that's already in the hole, I've already been in this direction. So now the question is... okay, so I just left because I couldn't justify going through that route, seeing that boulder over there. Okay, let's throw this boulder into its hole. I should be able to pass over here. And there we go, we're at the correct location to pass this boulder into its hole. And if any of you are smart enough to catch it, that was a flatulence joke over there. There we go. Now to decide what to do next. This should be okay, I think. Okay, so I can't really go by there because that thing is blocking my way over there, which means I have to move this rock in this direction so that I might be able to get by over here and thereby move to this location over here. Do this rock smash, get rid of this obstacle, and then I can walk around again. And then I can push this boulder from this direction and cover or close up that hole over there. And once this hole is closed, I can walk over the boulder and close this hole over here, which gives me access to this door over here without any obstacles in it. Now we're at this stream over here. But let's see if I needed to get into any of these doors first. Okay, what's the difference between this location and the previous location? Okay, so I just went across over there. And what does this door? Okay, this door just leads to the very front again, which is quite irritating, but at least we can now just cross. I think I should just get through this door, and yes, all of those make the life a bit easier. Okay, let's just do this one over here. Now the question is, which stream should I, or which current, that is the word I was looking for just now, should I go through? Well, whatever it is, I decided to go with this outside current, and it deposited me right over here. Now I have to decide which current I want to take this time. I think this one will take me over here, and yes it did, and I get to find Scald. That is a water type attack, or water based attack with heat, which means it is scalding hot, thus the name Scald. Okay, let's take this current so I can get to this location over here and get to the far side like this, and let's see if that actually has any advantages. Okay, this guy challenged me, and I wasn't actually trying to avoid that fight. I don't know if I was able to avoid that fight. Maybe if I walked by him a bit further back. But be that as it may, I do want my Raion to gain levels in order for it to evolve, which should happen in about 3 levels. Let's see what Takedown does. It has the same strategy as the previous Mighty and I fought against. Takedown hardly does any damage at all. It's supposed to be a fairly powerful attack, but I do grant you that Intimidate did approximately half, if not actually half, my attack, which makes things difficult. Luckily I initiated that taunt, takedown before the taunt hit, which means I was able to do another takedown. Okay, let's see what that drill run does. Hardly anything. Maybe, okay, I decided to go with takedown again. Maybe I should have done chip away. But I'm probably going to forget chip away fairly soon since I don't actually use it. Okay, that brings me to level 38. What shall we do next? And the taunt wore off. Another bloody wheezing. Do I have anyone that can actually take care of wheezing? I don't know if Torterra is actually any good. Swampert might be able to take care of it effectively. Raion would also be able to do it, but I want to take care of it with as few attacks as possible. Let's see what Rock Slide does. At least that gets more than half of its HP taken down. And luckily Swampert is not poisoned. I wonder if that Mega Evolution will actually work. I know that many of the attack or Speed stats only upgrade on the second turn of a Mega Evolution. I'm hoping that my strength will increase sufficiently in this first attack to do sufficient damage, although I think that wasn't really necessary because it was already below half, and that I did before I was Mega Evolved, so maybe that was a waste of time. But such is as it is. And yes, I know I had that saying wrong. Okay, I'm giving a Lemonade to Swampert and Rhydon. I thought I was going to only give it to Rhydon, but clearly I still need my Swampert. Let's just put a plug in this hole. Put a cork in it, they say. Well, I'm corking this hole with a stone, with a boulder. And this door leads to this. Now this puzzle is quite fun. Sometimes I get it right first try, sometimes I need to reset it in order to get it done. But I like plugging up both of these holes. It does give me an area to walk into. Now which one should I do? And should I take them back or should I take them forward? Okay, I think I should take them both forward. So it was a good idea to plug both of these holes. Forward and forward once more. Now is that actually what I was supposed to do? Or did I just F up over here? I don't really know. I think I F'd up. So let's do this. Maybe I should push them backwards. Like this. So this is one of those times where I don't get it the first try. And why am I doing that? I don't really know why I'm doing that. I still don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.